I'm wondering if they're really better than last year's model. Already, the video look a little different. Oh, no, 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 no. Welcome to part 2 of this versus between the Ultra and the S10 Plus. If you didn't watch part 1, click right here. You should watch part 1 before you watch this. But in the first comparison, I only tested daylight shots, and right now is actually the perfect time. So as you can see outside, it's getting pretty dark. So I am predicting the Ultra to do slightly better, but you never know. You never want to doubt the underdog. So we're gonna get into it. Speaking of underdog, my boy Rusty will not be accompanying us. Rusty. Yeah, he won't be coming because it's kind of hard to take pictures of moving subjects, especially in low light. So yeah. Alright guys, so right now it's about like 8:05, so it's not like dark, but it's pretty dark to be filming, at least with a smartphone outside. Right now I'm on the Galaxy S20 Ultra. Let me know if stabilization is taking a hit because it's less light. Because I heard that that usually happens when you get in lower light conditions, the stabilization act a little weird. So, but right now, it looks pretty good. I don't really see a lot of noise. That's definitely one thing that I think smartphone sensors suffer from the most compared to like a DSLR. Because again, the sensor is so small compared to a DSLR or mirrorless that it has a lot of grain when in low light. So it's pretty good so far. All right, and now we on the S10 Plus. I can't talk. Yo, this weather has been super weird. I went to the grocery store and it was snowing. I got back and it's sunny outside, and now it's cold. This is so strange. But the S10 Plus is actually looking pretty good. What I can see in the viewfinder, y'all let me know, or I'm gonna really see when I get on the laptop. That's really the truth teller. It looks pretty good so far. All right, now back on the Ultra. That building that I featured in my first video, I'm gonna take a picture with that with both of the phones, with night mode and then without night mode. On the Ultra, I did notice that when you take pictures in lower light, non-night mode, that shutter is held out just a little bit longer. So I don't know if the S10 Plus is gonna do that too, but we're gonna take photos of both. We're gonna look. All right, now back on the S10 Plus. So what I think about that photo of the building on both of the phones, the S10 Plus is a lot softer. It looks a little blurred out, but it's just the phone taking softer photos compared to the Ultra. It's a lot sharper, especially when you compare the night mode. The night mode on the Ultra, it looks very processed and it's too sharp, but they look pretty good. Pretty good so far. All right, if you got to this point in the video, definitely like it and subscribe because that helps me out so much as a smaller channel. Trying to get to that 1K. But right now, I'm actually looking at some bushes. Let me flip the... I'm looking at these leaves and stuff, and there are some dark, shadowy areas. So I want to see how the Ultra and the S10 Plus handle these shadowy areas with the night mode on and the night mode off. I think this is going to be a really good test. All right, so far the Ultra is flexing on the S10 Plus right now. It's just the S10 Plus is so soft, and the night mode does kind of help it, but I'm not feeling it, and I'm actually not feeling the night mode on both the phones so far, and here's why. It makes it look too processed. The good thing is about the Ultra, the non-night mode photos look actually pretty good so far. They have good amount of sharpness and a good amount of detail because that bigger sensor is just really flexing right now. The S10 Plus doesn't have that. So the night mode on there, it tries to brighten everything up, but it's just so soft. And I'm not feeling how processed it looks. It looks kind of crazy. I don't know. All right, and as you can see, the Ultra is falling apart right now. There's just so much noise because obviously it's getting darker, and I really think filming past 9 p.m. on a phone is just not, it's not feasible. Look at it, it's falling apart. But we're really here to test the photos, not really the video. So right in front of me, I have this dark gate to a library that's connected to a school. So I'm gonna see how it handles these shadows here, since these shadows are a bit more prominent than in the last photo. But for this, since this is a large area, I'm gonna test the ultra wide as well, since you can use the night mode on the ultra wide lens on both phones. Look at that. Just as I was talking mess about the S10 Plus, it starts swinging back. So I think the Ultra absolutely killed it on the regular non-night mode photo. It looks really good. It's holding out that shutter in the non-night mode. The phone recognizes when it's not in optimal lighting, so it holds it out for you. So make sure you're still for a few more seconds after you snap the photo. I don't like the night mode photo that the Ultra took. I actually prefer the night mode photo on the S10 Plus. The colors are off in the Ultra. It's more true to life on the S10 Plus, and there was like this weird like flaring on the right side of the image on the Ultra that the S10 Plus doesn't have. And again, back to the colors, there's like this weird blue tint on the Ultra that just isn't there. So the S10 Plus actually nailed the colors on the night mode, but I prefer the non-night mode photo on the Ultra. So right now it's kind of swinging right now. I don't know what you guys think. And I think the ultra wide photos were both horrible, and I think that's due to the aperture just not being as wide compared to the main lens. So I'll get the exact number of the aperture for the ultra wide compared to the main lens, but that, I don't know. I don't suggest, actually I do know, I don't suggest shooting ultra wide unless you're doing flash. I'm here on the FDR Drive. The river is right over there near that building, but I'm actually gonna go on a softball field, and since it's really dark in here, this would be a great test to see how much light is really getting captured in the Ultra's larger camera sensor compared to the Ultra. So, and mind you, this is a lot darker than the camera's showing. Like the camera's boosting the exposure, but to my eye and what it really is, it's really darker than this. So just so you guys know. Bruh, fuck my life right now. Look at this. That's mud on my white kicks.
Day after day, seems like I push against the clouds. They just keep blocking out the sun.
Yo, drop a like on this video right now. As you see, I'm getting messed up filming this video for y'all. Drop a like and subscribe right now. It's getting really dark, and the sensor on the selfie camera is really small. I don't want the video to look too crappy, so I'm using the light from the S10 Plus, but look at this. And I'ma still finish filming, bro. I do this. Let's go. You already know I'm about to freeze my butt off over here, but I do this for the tube. Look at that. Alright guys, I'm absolutely freezing. I was gonna take more photos, but I just can't. As you can see, the scenery is absolutely beautiful, but I really can't take no more photos. My fingers are freezing. So I'm gonna give you guys my last thoughts when I get back in the house. I feel like my thoughts are pretty much consistent with what I've been saying, but I'm gonna give the S10 Plus more of a chance to shine by looking at his photos on the laptop in this video. So more when I get to the crib, but damn, look at this view. Crazy. Alright, back in the crib. And I am back inside the crib now, toasty and warm. But I looked at the photos in the video, and I'm not gonna focus too much on the video because I feel like when you're in the nighttime or dark environments, you're most likely gonna take photos rather than film. So I feel like the S20 Ultra does pretty much a better job of maintaining the noise levels compared to the S10 Plus. The S10 Plus is very soft and the noise is more apparent. So when it comes to video, I really don't recommend shooting in low light with both of these phones. The S20 Ultra does a better job than the S10 Plus, but it's just a lot of noise and it just doesn't look as good. So I feel like the S20 Plus takes way better non-night mode photos. You'll see that in almost all of the photos that I took, it's pulling in more detail. Of course, it's pulling in more light, and the sharpness is just very sharp compared to the S10 Plus. The S10 Plus is very soft, and the colors aren't always on point to what I'm seeing. They look a little weird. But when you get to the night mode, the S20 Ultra has weird processing. There's like this weird green tint that's very apparent in all of the night mode shots that the S10 Plus actually doesn't have. So when we get to the night mode shots, surprisingly, I prefer the S10 Plus based off of color processing. Of course, the S20 Plus has more detail and is a little bit more sharper, but there's just this very strong green tint in all of the photos and it makes it look so bad. So night mode, I actually give it to the S10 Plus. And it's kind of annoying being a Samsung user because Samsung can't seem to find consistency in their processing. It's like the hardware is usually really good, but the software, the processing is very strange. If the S20 Ultra had the color processing of the S10 Plus while keeping that added sharpness and detail, it'd be a monster in the nighttime with night mode. But that concludes the camera versus of the S10 Plus versus the S20 Ultra. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and you subscribe. And again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm on the road to 1K, so do not leave this video without subscribing to my channel. If you're not subscribed already, it really helps. I'm really trying to grind to get to 1K. And for all you guys that consistently watch my videos, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm actually be having a giveaway pretty soon. Once I hit 1K, I'll do a giveaway. But thank you guys, I appreciate it. Follow me on social media at DDames on both Twitter and Instagram. That's the best way to get in contact with me if you want me to feature something in my videos or create a video on a certain topic. Follow me and let me know on there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be giving you guys the next one soon. Deuce. I'm tired, y'all. Do this for y'all.